Assalamu alaikum. Madam Rajavi, thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring remarks. But I would also like to thank you for dedicating your life, leading the struggle for democracy and freedom in Iran. It is a very noble gesture from you, and may God bless you. In your opening remarks, Madam Rajavi, you spoke of firmness and also the importance and the risk of appeasement, and how right you are. Indeed, history is a very good teacher, but politicians can be very bad students. World leaders are repeating the same mistake with the Iranian regime. By the appeasement of the Iranian regime, the West is just condemning years and years of further suffering to innocent Iranians. When the West is appeasing the Iranian regime, they have blood on their hands, because appeasement will prolong the suffering of the Iranian people, including women and children. And I would say, how cruel, how insane, how stupid, how short-sighted. Let me refer to Belgium. Belgium, as a founding member of the European Union, is betraying the same values of the European Union. I would say that the action of Belgium in freeing Assadi is actually an act of treason against the European Union. As a proud citizen from Malta, who is a member of the European Union, I would say clear and loud to Belgium, not in my name, not in our name. The failed bombing of the Iranian regime of the conference in Villepinte in France in 2018 is still fresh in our minds. And for those of you like me, I know there are many of you who were present, it's something personal as well. That is why today we feel angered and betrayed by the Belgian government in its decision to appease the Iranian regime by releasing Assadi, the Iranian terrorist convicted for this foiled terrorist attack. As you know also, there was a recent development in Sweden where a former Iranian prison official has just been sentenced to life in prison for his part in 98 massacre. And I have to say, I know that you know, and I know that you visit the museum, but in that massacre, 1988 massacre, no less than 30,000 political prisoners, innocent political prisoners, were executed. So now I have it official. I'm referring to Raisi. Raisi is a war criminal. He was one of the judges who condemned those innocent persons to death, despite the fact that he knew that they were innocent. So I would say that Raisi's place is not in the presidential palace, but his place is rotting in prison for crimes against humanity. This is why we strongly demand and support an independent inquiry into the 1988 massacre. Criminals like Raisi have to pay for their crimes, and we insist that they have to pay for their crimes. This is not revenge. This is justice. This is what justice is about. And I am reminded of the famous quote by Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "I learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over fear. The brave man is not one who does not feel afraid, but one who conquers that fear. And I have to say that it was a foiled attempt in 2018, and it is foiled again this time round in 2022. Why? Because you are here, Madam Rajavi, despite the threat. You gave your speech, and you will speak again, Madam Rajavi. A lot of us have spoken despite the threat. And as many people said, no terror threat will ever stop us. We are determined, and we will be back and back and back until the Iranian regime is overthrown. I would remind the Iranian regime, you can kill a person, you can kill thousands of persons, but you can never kill the dream of a free, democratic Iranian regime. We are proud, to conclude, I would say that we are proud to support the massive uprisings in Iran. We should not be ashamed that we are supporting the uprisings of people in Iran. Because as Victor Hugo, the French poet, the famous French poet said, when dictatorship is a fact, revolution becomes a right. When dictatorship is a fact, revolution becomes a right. The Iranian regime is becoming more isolated, more weak, and it is now hanging by a thread. In the meantime, the NCRI, under the leadership of their very able Madam Rajavi, is the only viable, credible alternative for a free democratic Iran. Thank you, Madam Rajavi and NCRI, for everything you're doing for the Iranian people. To my dear brothers and sisters in Iran, I would say the end of the Iranian regime is fast approaching. Your victory is now imminent. May God bless you all. May God bless the people of Iran. May God bless a free democratic Iran. Khoda Hafiz.